Alright, welcome to a conjoined session of The Abyss and Caldoire. Today, the adventurers of The Abyss have slowly made their way to the city of Caldoire by Ruby's leading. Currently sitting in the desert above the city of Rebirth is a massive city floating above the sky. And suddenly, a scarlet portal will open at the very top, where warriors will step out. The first one being the scarlet-haired warrior herself. And right next to her, holding her hand, is Silver. And behind them is White Paw and everyone else. Slowly, they make their way to the capital, where in the throne room, Quentin, Edward Hollow, and Shades await them. So, go ahead and introduce yourself, guys, to each other.
I guess
Also,
as you entered.
Silver, as you enter the place, you recognize the pixie for some reason. You feel like you've seen them before.
Yeah, they've seen me in Malona for a bit where I bestowed White Paw the power, and then
When you refracted.
when I refracted. It's White Paw!
Oh god. You sound like an eldritch horror.
Yes.
You sound like a fucking Enderman smiley
Okay.
face.
Scarlet Ruby will kind of wave at Quentin and say, "Hello, blue color."
Nice to meet you again.
Again? What are you talking about?
Back in Caldoire, the tower. Yeah, you helped me.
That was not me.
But you're the scarlet color.
Not at that point I was not. You saw the remnants of the previous Scarlet. Not me.
Oh wow, resembling strikingly similar.
She was my mother.
Well, welcome everyone.
Hello, I'm Silver. And I feel like I've seen you before.
Ruby will look at Silver and she will say, "That is because we saw them when Escal refracted." And she looks at Escal.
The skull kind of like looks over and he'll kind of be like, "So you're the one who takes over my body."
Insert Spider-Man meme.
Okay,
Sorry,
I guess
my
Quentin will
headphones
say,
were so tangled they were tying themselves in knots.
You sounded like an eldritch horror and it was hilarious. Alright, just to catch you up, you're in the cathedral.
There it goes again.
You're in the cathedral of the place known as Caldoire within the throne room, and sits before you a pixie that you've seen before, and standing next to him is a dragonborn. And
Wait, what?
Quentin, yeah, Shades is a dragonborn, right?
"Oh yeah, sorry." I was like,
God, fucking doesn't even know his own goddamn party. By the way, Quentin, as you were looking at both this, at Scarlet Ruby, and you know White Paw, you can visibly see the previous 12 having their hands on their shoulders.
Oh, you. You're the one who won the eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh my god.
Your leg and by the toe.
Well, welcome.
Edward
Uh,
Cullow will just simply look at Quentin and say, "You let the pillar come down to an eeny, meeny, miny, mo."
well, I'm new to all this, and I felt, I got my powers by chance, so why not leave chance to another?
He will visibly facepalm.
I can't say I agree with the methods, but I won't argue with the results.
Well, everything's by chance. Power is, gained on, what you do with it and how, good of a person you are with it. And then I guess at this point, Quentin will, change from his pixie form to his astral form.
Oh god.
And you'll see a 10-foot tall star figure basically now over instead of a 4'2" short pixie. But I still got my wings.
Jesus, is that what happened when Tinkerbell got fat?
Scarlet will
I
laugh at that
I don't
joke.
know who Tinkerbell is. Is it a pixie, you know?
It is a fairy tale that actually exists in my world.
I fucking hate you. Yes, power can be gained in many ways, and what you do with it, defines who you are. So, even if it is by chance, you can do great things.
Though I do not
Surprise.
agree with the way that you chose the pillar, I do agree that we need them. The prism must one day be complete. And she will begin to walk up to Quentin and offer her hand.
Quentin, being a tall ass motherfucker, will kind of he won't really bend down, but he'll kind of lean down to put his hand upon her hand.
Alright, she will shake your hand, and as soon as the two colors touch hands, a massive power surge flows through the both of your bodies. You feel as if you've grown closer to yet another color. However, Ruby will simply return to Silver and hold her hand again.
I have had a question for at least the colors here.
She will look at White Paw. I believe we are ready to answer your question.
I would like to take us all to Malona for a second.
Did you say the word out loud?
Well, I was saying it more toward.
Did you say it out loud?
Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah. I guess I would say it out loud.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. You're going there anyway. Oh my god. Fucking Blue Skidoo, we can too!
We can too.
Are you always this careless with words of power?
I'm still learning them.
Loretta looks displeased.
So basically, at this point, you'll see behind Quentin, he'll pull out a shard of oblivion.
Hold on, I'm opening the goddamn fucking map. Jesus fucking Christ. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I named it Oblivion. Alright, I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see it. Currently, Alright, currently you guys are standing right here. I don't have any tokens for you guys, but you guys are standing right here. Alright, and you actually notice something as soon as you teleport to Malona. This pillar, this pillar, this pillar, and I believe... Yes, these 3 pillars, and one extra one. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is something new within the abyss, or sorry, within the plane itself. Upon the 6th pillar, there now stands a white colored light shining from the pillar. And these specific ones, so 1, 3, 6, and, oh wait, Scarlet's here. This is Scarlet. Okay. Wait, no. That is not Scarlet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is Scarlet. Alright. But each of the pillars shimmer with a slight ethereal power. But the ones that stand before you shine the brightest. So the white pillar, the scarlet pillar, and the blue pillar. However, something happens as you enter this plane. Suddenly, a red portal will appear, and stepping out from it will be Ben. And in his hand, he wields
The fuck
a
you mean,
blade.
Ben?
My character. In his hand, he will wield a blade filled with starry essence, and in his other, a shield.
Can you log in for a hike and... Yeah, really. Yeah, I'll draw my star blade. Not an aggressive matter, just...
Oh, that's
He will look at
Wield it
all
out.
of you, and he will simply say, I'm glad to see that you are all here. And he will look at Ruby,
okay.
who will look back at him.
Oh yeah, teacher. Oh yeah, sorry. Bye.
And then he will look at Silver. I see you found someone, sister. And she will just softly giggle.
Silver blushes and puts looks at the floor.
What are you here to do?
Did I hear you right? Sister?
He looks at White Paw. Yes, she is my sister. And Ruby will look at White Paw and be like, yeah, no one seems to know this about us.
Well, it would seem that all of the 12 would be brothers and sisters anyway.
Ben will finger crossbows you. Absolutely right. Now, I did ask Quentin a question, and I did not hear his answer. Why are you
Sorry,
here?
ask the question again.
Why are you here?
I have gained a shard of oblivion, and I wanted to bestow it across all the pillars, besides the black pillar for this moment.
And what will you do with it?
I wanted to increase the power of all pillars, for all pillars shall get stronger. But we don't know of Heki at this moment, and right now, I don't know if I should bestow it upon him.
Ben will frown at that, and he will just simply nod with you. You can see that Ruby and Ben, as you say the name Heki, they look sad.
I
This
didn't
one
want
was lost to you?
I didn't want to bestow all this power upon just myself, but for everyone to gain stronger, for all of us need to be ready for a battle yet to come.
You're right. Ben and Ruby will look at each other, then they will look at Quentin. We fought the same battle that many of you are going to one day. We just hope that in time you will be prepared. And Scarlet
So-
will say, he ended our world, but I hope he won't end yours.
I hope to not let that happen, and so I need everyone to be as strong as they can be.
Ruby and Ben will look at each other, and then nod, and look at Quentin and say, if you happen to spend any sort of power on our pillars, it does have a chance of going to the one that you feared the most.
Well, in any case, if it still helps you and everyone else here now, it's the best way. No matter how much power that he gains, we will have to gain just as much throughout our times.
They will smile at that.
Be brave, he said. If I can't be brave for myself, then I shall be brave for her. She'll look over at Ruby and squeeze her hand.
Ruby will look back at you and say, we are all brave. I believe when the time comes, all of the pillars will be ignited once again. We are only missing a few. As you can see, the green light finally dims. So this is no longer there.
Ben, I have you at like 200%. Is there any way you can get like closer to your mic?
Does this help?
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad I don't have headphones, smiley face.
I'm using my phone right now because I don't have internet.
So we have a choice to make. Do you use the power on all the pillars? Or choose one? Perhaps one that's safe? One that won't go to him?
If I choose one, one pillar may benefit from it, but we all need this power to move forward. Even if it means our enemy gains a little bit of power, we will too. But for us gaining this power, a lot of us still don't have enough. So long as it gives us a little more of a head start to getting to where we need to go, we'll be able to handle so much more going forward, because this is yet just the start of our journey.
And it's that reason that I fear giving more power to our enemy now, while we're still just starting. Lest they grow too powerful before we can match it.
The problem with that is, fear will always grow in power. As long as you have it.
The more that we gain, the less control that he has. For if all 12 stand up against him, we'll have a higher chance. We can't yet fall as the other pillars have, for if the pillars continue to fall, fear will still gain more power. So we have to do something about this now, because no matter what we do, he's just getting stronger.
You've been fighting this battle longer than we, and I trust your judgment.
Ruby and Ben will look at each other and say, "That is actually not true." Almost nearly in sync, and then Ben will just look at Ruby so she can explain, and Ruby will say, "We were the first to fight him, but Quentin has the most knowledge recently about him. We not know of his bearings, what he does, where he is, what he may send our way. But I fear the worst."
If we all can join hands, I would like to use this pillar to all of us.
Ruby will not leave Silverside. And she will simply say, "Just break the shard. It will make the power, and you will be able to select where it goes."
But we need to be together doing this, for it the power flows to each pillar. We should, how do I say this? I'm trying to put this in a way of wording.
What Ruby is saying is that it would be a detriment to hold hands and be together, is what she's trying to get at.
Oh, okay.
It might cause something bad to happen.
Ooh. Okay. If you believe so, and immediately he'll just crush it and distribute the power to
Hold on.
all the
Before
pillars.
you do anything, there are a couple of things that I have not revealed yet. Specifically, how much power that Shard of Oblivion actually has in it. So,
Yeah, we fought a essence
I
of fear,
believe
so
it has been 7 days since you have had the Shard of Oblivion within your bag. So, let's play a game. My favorite game. How much power was originally in the fucking shard? Okay. I believe it was... Yep. Okay. Alright. There is currently 700 order within that shard. However, the amount that you break off is only 100. You have 7 uses of the shard left. It will grow in power as long as you have it in your bag. However, if you are killed in battle, or if someone touches the shard that is evil, it will immediately turn into entropy.
So, what do you mean 7 uses of it? So if I distributed 1 use
No.
to everyone.
You can use it 7 times each time that you go to Malona. This is your first use.
Oh, okay.
And it will eventually power up. But since you've already crushed it, unfortunately this is where its power stops. So you only have 7 uses left. So, bing bong, where are you putting the 100? Also, do not forget that you can imbue the actual person with the order.
Well, at this point, we have how many pillars here with us?
Currently 5. The blue, the yellow, the red, and the scarlet.
And Ben.
Ben is red. And
Okay.
and White Paw. Sorry.
And White Paw, 6.
Is it really?
So
Damn.
I got 7 uses, and I am going
No.
to.
So you have 100 order to spend on the pillars right now. The 7 uses are reprimands for having the shard in your inventory for too long.
Okay.
Because as a Starborn, actually can't reveal it yet. XD.
Okay, so at this point, the better yet would be to use it on the lower pillars so they can gain more power, because the pillars that currently gain or have the most power now are strong enough, but we need to catch the other ones up, so he'll use it on the lower pillars.
Okay, so you're using it on White Paw and Ben, I'm guessing?
And how low would they be compared to, I guess,
Well,
not
I have to
me,
update the
but
document anyway. Some of the powers are not retrospective yet. So, the lowest is 1,030, which is Ben and White Paw. And that's because no one spent any power on their pillar at all.
okay. And then
You
what
can
pillars?
also spend power on the pillars that are not there.
So the current pillars that aren't there are which colors?
The green, the orange, the light blue, and the gray.
Okay. And compared to me, who's the closest like pillars to me on power level?
Definitely yellow.
Okay. So yellow and me don't really need it.
The people that would need it are the green, the purple, the white, and the red.
Okay. Then it would focus on the lower few pillars: the green, the purple, the white, the red.
How much are you using on each?
I'm only allowed to use the
100.
100 order.
Yep.
We'll do it. That's 4 colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 25 each.
25 each. To be specific, you are doing green, purple, white, and red.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do while you are here?
I still have in my inventory the blue essence shard that Quentin got for killing that shade and entering his house and changing it from black to blue.
Okay.
And he's going to use it on the white pillar now.
Unfortunately, that shard is only consumable by you.
Oh, really? Damn. Okay. I guess he'll just use it on his pillar now.
That will unlock a memory. Give me a sec.
And then I have one more thing, so you know, to tell everyone when the memory finishes.
Mm-hmm. For a moment, Quentin, you don't see in the eyes of yourself, but in the eyes of Leoness Platos. Him and Larita holding hands, walking down a blackened stoned palace. His mighty quartz sword in his hand. The rest of the 12 surrounding him in a circle, all but one of them, marching up to the black castle. You see each of them begin to raise their weapons, and suddenly, piercing the sky, a black ethereal pillar shoots from the castle, and you hear a scream. A scream of pain, a scream of torture, a scream of fear. And suddenly, the enemy, Fear himself, appears, standing in front of the 11 warriors. His hand is filled with a blade made of stars. And the memory ends.
So, Quentin, seeing this memory, he's like, just to himself, like, more knowledge, basically. And he will turn back around and he will look upon the other pillars and he will mention, I've had a vision recently of what happened to Heki. And it evolves a portal to entropy itself.
Ben and Ruby say nothing.
It evolves him entering the portal and changing, creating power within him itself, and possibly the creation of the pillars. It didn't seem, as far as I know, exactly Heki that I knew, or at least seen. But in my ideas, I'm not too sure if we should open up that portal. I know how, but I'm considering on if he can open up a portal to entropy itself. What if we can open up a portal to order itself?
Ben and Ruby will frown at you.
I'm guessing someone's tried this in the past.
Neither of them will say a word.
The only idea of it is if Heki opens up a portal to pure dark evilness, we can open up a portal to something more pure. Maybe we can combat it against the evils that in which overtake him.
It is Scarlet that speaks up. We are connected to the first refraction. The first soul. The one that you call Hekia Kai. We know what you are talking about. However, we've tried this before, and it didn't go so well. She has a tear that begins to flow down her face. We lost.
I'll wipe it away with my phone.
She will smile as you do, and she will continue. We lost so many of our friends to that. So many warriors. So many lives. And what did we get in return? Just more entropy.
What I felt is that it's all a chance.
She will shake her head. No. If that portal were to open again, even if you tried to make it order, entropy will respond in turn. It will be a battle that we will lose, Quentin. And a battle that I will never face if you do this.
Well, I do not wish to do this unless all colors would be in agreement. It was a theory that I have been pondering.
Ruby will just simply look at you. And she will say, "That's what our friend said too." And then he got taken away.
What exactly happened to the other pillars?
At this point, Scarlet Ruby will begin to weep, as she finally recounts everything that has ever happened to the original 12. And as she is crying, Ben and Silver by her side finally get her calmed down. And they both will look at you. And they'll tell you the story. Our first 12 friends that we met so long ago on the planet known as Melona. When the pillars were created, we sought to take them, and we did. We had the friend. His name was Malcolm. He helped us. He helped us become the pillars. He helped us fight the evil. But then one day, when it came down to it, fear already had a grasp on him. And we lost our friend. And instead we gained another powerful sorcerer. We didn't stand a chance. The only reason that we are alive. And she will look at Ben. And he will nod. And she will say, "Flower saved us all."
Silver will grip the staff.
As you begin to grip the staff within the Oblivion place, you can feel the resemblance, the power flowing through your body. However, it has not been tamed yet.
Question. With Quentin's 7 trillion power, okay, so how much did it go up by me using the essence on my pillar?
It didn't go up. You just unlocked a memory.
Okay.
A very
Um,
crucial one that told you something. And I hope that you remember it.
I'm gonna have to look at the recording later because it was hard to hear you when you explained it. But can Quentin?
Starblades, there are 12 of them, right?
Starblades, there are only 3 in existence that you know of.
3, okay.
However, what I said before to Quentin was specifically that Fear was holding one in his hand.
Yes. I couldn't remember what their number, but I knew that had to be important.
Can Quentin release some of his power himself to bestow it on other pillars?
No.
Do you remember? Okay. So at this point, Quentin will say, with that being said, you guys know what I've been pondering. I have built Caldoire along with Shades and Conton to be a hub for all things. I want to unite the world together through all their wars and bickering and fighting to have it stand up and get stronger itself to also be able to combat it against fear one day. For I want no one to be helpless and everyone to be able to unite. So my current goal is to get everyone in this in the world together.
So I'm assuming that means the colors too?
The colors as well. We have built Caldoire in the sense of the pillars to be united, and we want everyone to be able to move forward together, for we are also here to protect it.
Ruby will look at Silver and Ben and Whitepaw. Our adventure is not over. But what do you guys think? Should we join them?
Combined forces? More soldiers always makes for a better army.
She will look at Silver. Chris, you there? Chris? Hello? Chris, if you're saying something, we can't hear you. Oh, she might have had... Okay. Okay. Well, I'll assume that Silver will go with Ruby, and Ruby will agree to stay in Caldoire.
We don't always have to, of course, follow each other. Of course, everyone's free to do as they please. But the whole goal of at least a vision of mine for the future is to prepare the world
Also
for what's
BRB,
to come.
but keep going.
And I would like, well, currently in the city now, I am harboring some ash elves. I've been training them and teaching them to fend for themselves, and they're growing food upon my land to take back home, for it's harsh for them to do so themselves where they're from. They currently have trouble out by the City of Waves.
What troubles them there?
The Waves have been picking on the ash elves. They seem to not be getting along.
Perhaps
So
we could investigate?
the idea of it, yes.
Large-scale
Try to
conflict
figure
can't
out.
be good for order, can it?
It can't. The more the world's fighting, combating, the more chaos that is about. The best thing we can do is try to solve differences and do what we can to unite. But I also want to connect other beings and other realms to this world as well. For I am originally a pixie. I will be trying to connect the Fae here as well. I want to bring together everyone, every race, unite as one, for we all will stand up against fear and whatever he brings.
Couldn't that just open a window for us to be in even more trouble?
Of course, but that's the thing. We shouldn't fear more trouble because trouble is fear itself. So the worst that can happen, we'll have to decide against it.
And that's why we must stick together.
So the best I can think is, of course, everyone do what you can to better the world, better the differences amongst everyone. But as of right now, I would like to take everyone to the Fae. I have not been there in a long time, and the Fae was once lost from my knowledge, and it came back. And that's how I came back. I randomly stumbled here and I don't know how.
Hmm.
I was told stories of the warrior world growing up, and before I knew it, I lost my family and I searched for the world itself and ended up here. I would like to join the Fae and bring the Fae here with us. And as far as I know, life's connected to the Fae in some way.
So we get to the land of the faith. Simply a portal, or
I plan to talk to our master teleporter. He has a lot of useful skills, but if not, I know of a way through the Yggdrasil itself.
the world tree?
Yes.
Specifically, it was the City of Tears, not the City of Waves, but close enough.
Yeah, sorry. Well, if we're done in Malona, we should head back to Caldoire.
Alright, so you're heading back to Caldoire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think anyone needs to
That's
do
your
anything
turn.
else anymore.
Cool. Alright. So, what will the party's decision be? What are you going to do now?
Quentin wants to bring the Fae
So
to
you're
Caldoire.
going to Yggdrasil.
That's the plan, but I wanted to talk to our portal master first
Oh
to
my...
see.
Okay, thank God you remembered. Alright, you go up to the Wolf Mask Man.
Excuse me, Master Teleporter?
Yes?
Well, would you able to open up a portal to the Fae?
To the Fae? Perhaps if I was near Yggdrasil itself, I could do so. I did happen to be a council member.
Are are we able to bring maybe some of the Fae here to Caldoire?
Perhaps, but it will take time. And I must be near the tree itself.
I know that life was connected to the Fae.
He will give a questioning look at you. Who are you talking about?
He will turn around and look at Ben and Ruby.
They don't remember either.
They don't? Damn.
The orange color was erased from existence.
Damn, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even the orange color that had it, it was the jade color. And the jade color has currently not been taken up by anyone.
The Fae is connected to this world, and I believe it can provide much use to us. If you all would like to go with me, I plan on going to Yggdrasil.
Silver, are you in agreement? Do we go to the World Tree?
Better to be
Or
together
do we
than to
investigate the
be.
City of Tears?
Go ahead, Silver.
It's better to be together than to be alone.
I have brought most of the ash elves that needed to be here for helping for farming and training. We will bring them back. Within the time that the ash elves been there, have they, the ones that trained to be soldiers, got a good sense of fighting?
Uh-huh.
And did they get like a good sense of food since they've been here as well?
Oh, yes. Especially since Edward Hollow is here, they've been fucking farming, dude. Oh, man. I've had to keep a sheet updated, and right now, from what I'm gathering, they have nearly a century's worth of food.
So, I would like, if we're gonna go to Yggdrasil, drop by the Shark Highlands and
And give them the food.
yeah, drop off the food as well as any soldiers who have trained well enough to fight to protect themselves for the meanwhile while we go to Yggdrasil.
Cool. Now, unfortunately, before you could make it to Yggdrasil, something happens.
The taco guy's late.
Emerging from a dark, ethereal portal will be something that you've seen before. An Asanai, but it has a mark of a black ethereal star on its forehead. And unfortunately,
Is this in the throne room?
the time for mercy has passed.
Did he emerge in the throne room?
No, he's outside.
Oh wait, outside where?
In the courtyard.
Damn.
Okay.
You bitch.
Go ahead and everyone start to roll initiative. Hello? Initiative check?
I'm rolling right now.
The fuck? Wait, do I have a message request? See spam. Damn. Chris? Also, White Paw, it's check and it.
Seeing it now.
Okay.
So wait, the phrase "the time of mercy is over."
The time for mercy is past.
Is that like a thing that they say while they come?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, is it like a saying that's said that we all hear, as in the sense of
No.
like, okay, because I was gonna be witty in a bit, but never mind.
Okay. You fucking son of a bitch. I hate this bot. I'm gonna murder it. View channel. Connect, speak. Fucking Fredboat motherfucker. Okay.
Couldn't leave us well enough alone. Everything was
Ah, okay.
came along. Fine. Let's settle this. Now.
Alright. I will remind you. Martial checks will be crucial here. If
I can't use reality bend on this boss.
You could, but it will expend all of your power.
Okay.
But if it comes down to it, that should be your last-ditch effort. Okay. 11, my lord. 11. Okay, so we have Quinn. Oh my god, everyone rolled so low. And I have to roll for Ruby. Hold on. I gotta roll for Ruby and Ben, actually. Damn, okay. That'll be Ruby's. Oh my god! Okay. So that will change the order.
Now, can we have Larita here casting from a backline?
You know what? No.
Wow. But
who
she's
wants
like
to go
my
first? White
unspoken.
Paw or Shades? You guys get to choose. So White Paw or Shades, who wants to go first in combat?
Wouldn't you just do a reroll on them two, and whoever gets the highest?
No. Who does have the higher dex, actually? That would be Shades. Okay, so that would be Shades, and then White Paw. And then Silver. Alright. I will also now reveal the abilities that this creature has, and I will explain each and every single one of them. The first ability that this creature has is obviously, this is an Asanai. Not one controlled by good, but evil itself. If you are killed by this creature at all, you will immediately have your character and any other character that you've ever played in my world immediately erased. This creature is selected by fear to be the Falsed 12. This creature also has combo. Some of its abilities may combo off of one another. It also has Hopeless, which is the upgraded form of Ruthless, meaning if you go down, I'm going to kill you. And finally, Cunning. You will not be able to take back an action once you have done it. So, since I have the first initiative as myself, Ben will get in a defensive stance in front of Silver and Ruby, holding up his massive shield made out of stars. And he will cast
Oh, damn.
Protection from Evil.
I didn't gain my shield from the smith.
Ruby will look at Silver, and she will sway her hands as if she is about to strum a beat, and she will give Silver inspiration. Quentin.
I'm sorry, Ben. Quentin will show no mercy against fear. And he's gonna do reality bend on this boss.
That should be your last-ditch effort. You should test these colors that you have by your side.
Okay, alright, I will test them then. Alright, Quentin will use... how much power? It doesn't matter how much power I technically use on Reality Bend, so long as, it's the rest of my power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure, so if I use any of my power now, I can still use it.
Yeah, you can still use it.
Okay. So Quentin will still yet, in a way, show no mercy, and he will take
I will
his
also
star.
remind you, you can do what the other colors have done and give inspiration to perhaps one of your other party members.
I am a bard.
If you would like to test the others. However, I will say, the reason that Ben and Ruby are not fighting is because they will actually one-shot the boss in one turn.
Yeah, that's where I can too. So I was gonna do it to be more of make sure no one loses a character. But
remember, your Starblade also has healing potential, so...
Yeah, okay. I will do this then. Quentin will... Can I say how much... Do I have to use, tell you a number for my power for how much I want to use on an inspiration for someone?
No, you just tell me that you're inspiring someone. And you have to select who it is.
Okay, well, because I don't know too much of the other party, I will be inspiring Shades.
Shades, you gain inspiration. which
As
is a
my
free
herald.
reroll. Specifically only for this combat. And since it is my turn, unless you have anything else... Also, this song is fucking sick. Quentin, is there anything else? Hello?
Oh, wait, sorry, me?
Yes.
Okay, so I give him inspiration, and that costs, what, an action?
Yeah.
Okay. As a bonus action, because that one was an action for my power inspiration, I will use my bardic inspiration on White Paw because I bestowed them power. So do you want me to roll it at my preset ones, or did you want to do it via the ones that you made?
Well, this actually has a special effect now, since you are a different race. White Paw, as you are inspired by another Starblade, Your star blade begins to illuminate with even more power. Fear not, warriors. The colors are on your side today. Is
And
there
then,
anything else?
as a free action, I will martial check this guy.
Okay, go ahead. God, I love this song. Unfortunate.
Cool.
Anything else?
All right, that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright. The Asanai will laugh. You think that you colors are strong? Well, let me show you just what he can do. And he will walk up to Quentin, floating from the air. And he will begin his attack. Extra attack. Alright, I'm gonna spend... I believe I get to spend entropy on that. Yep. Spend 5. I'll spend 5 entropy to make that a nat 20. Would you like to contest me with order? Or a martial clash? Quentin? Hello?
Huh?
I'm asking you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to someone else.
No, I literally said your name.
I'm sorry. It's hard to hear you.
Turn down the bot.
No, I turned the bot down all the way.
Okay. I asked you, I spent 5 entropy to make the roll that I just did a nat 20. Would you like to contest me with a martial clash or order? Or
I
are you just gonna
will-
take it?
You're doing it on me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, because you have combo hit. I am going to, knowing your character, their martial is high, and I just bestowed a little bit of order onto you. Oh, onto the order itself. Okay, so you know what? I will attempt the martial clash.
All right, roll me an attack roll, homie. Against mine. Believe you have it plus 24, so I will make this even for the both of us. I rolled a 5. Oh my god. Literally 4 over me. Okay. You break
Yeah,
through
do
the
I roll for-
creature's attack. However, you
Oh, I
do
thought
not
you did.
harm it. As it just quickly sidesteps you. He will growl. You worthless color! He will then back away from you, proccing an opportunity attack. However, you already used your free action. Or, wait. No,
I didn't.
never mind. You did not use your reaction, so you can indeed take an opportunity attack. $30. Okay. Damage. Spot really not gonna play it again? You motherfucker. Damn. I forgot how much damage you fucking do. Ouchie. Hold on, I need a calculator.
You also need to calculate if that hit gave me the Shrine of Creation.
I don't need a calculator for that. What are you talking about?
Not a calculator.
I just need to
just
roll
need a
that.
Okay, I'll roll the 1d 100, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn.
Unlucky. It will then begin to cast a massive beam of energy in its hand. It will take 1 turn to complete. And since Shades is not here at the moment, we will just go straight to Whitepaw. You're not forgetting
Blade's
that you
still in.
haven't... Oh, never mind. Shades is here. Shades, it is your turn. He gets close. I'm guessing you're popping haste. Oh, spends 10 key. Never mind. Okay. 10 key. And punches a couple of times. Okay, go ahead. God damn. Jesus Christ. Fuck him up! Second attack. I fucking hate these Infinity Gauntlets. Why did I ever give them to you? By the way, Shades is actually wearing Infinity Gauntlets.
Like, is Shades wearing the gauntlets of the first white Infinity Gauntlets?
Yeah.
We made them better.
Yeah.
I basically convinced Ben to make them gold and put 6 gem slots in it.
Also, Edward Hollow, God of True Death?
Yep. He's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Edward Hall is here, yeah. So he's not going to fight at all?
My patron is here?
If you need him, he will.
Okay. Damn, everyone's worshipping Edward Hollow here.
Really? I knew I was, but...
You and Shades, I believe.
Oh yeah, Whitepaw, you see your god just standing at the side and he just waves and says, "Hey."
Hi!
Also, you see a wedding ring on his hand. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and deal an extra 100 damage because I'm not calculating that, so whatever. No martial or anything? Okay, end of turn. You already said it. Whitepaw! You gain initiative.
Well, I've got a giant glowing blade in my hand that's getting even more glowy, so we're gonna move forward and attack.
Hell yeah,
It's-
Starblade power time.
So, is this plus 13?
God, I love this fucking music, dude. That will hit. Actually, that is 1 under his AC. Oof.
Wait, inspiration. I can get advantage on attack?
You get a reroll, yeah. But also, actually, I forgot to accommodate your Starblade bonus, so you actually do hit that. It's a
And
boss
then-
fight, Chris. Just jam out
original
until it's
damage
your
is
turn.
3d6 plus 5.
Yep, go ahead, and I'll deal with the rest.
And then I think, does that work?
It's fine. I will deal with the rest now. So. Okay. 17 plus 23. 7, 9, 10. I think that's a clean 30. Yes, I did. I already dealt the damage to it. And I dealt increased damage to it as well. Because it is weak to Oblivion. Alright, White Paw. As you slash forward... Yes, he would notice that, and he is now angry at you. He gonna fuck your ass up. Anyway. As you begin to swing your Star Blade at the enemy, White Paw, you can feel it. But not only can you feel it, you can hear a soft, familiar hum within the blade. Is there anything else?
Nothing for this turn. Make sure
Okay.
I'm not.
Silver! It is your turn. You gain initiative. It is time for combat. So, there are a few things that you can do here, Chris. Specifically, for yourself, you can attack the creature, you can do a martial check on the creature or yourself or an ally, or you could fuck his asshole up. Don't forget that you were also inspired by Ruby, Chris. Crystal? Hello?
Waiting for me?
No, I'm waiting for Chris.
Okay.
Chris, can you hear me? Hold on. How am I getting this? The... Oh, shit. Okay, apparently Chris is having some internet issues, so Ruby is going to take her stead and attack. And she will look at the other colors, and she will simply smile, and she will say, "Fear not, warriors. We are here. We are not like this one. We are the real 12. She's gonna fuck him up. And she misses, but she has extra attack. Okay, that will hit. Oh. Welcome back, Chris. Alright, since you are here, allow me to explain what you can do. This combat has a couple of things that you can do. You can attack the creature and kill him, or potentially harm him. You can martial check the creature, which is making a wisdom check to see if it has abilities or perhaps what health it has or AC. Or you could martial check yourself or your allies to potentially reveal something that I have not. What would you like to do? Also, you're muted. If you're wanting to attack him, hold on, where's your sheet? Sheet. Let me open up your sheet here and see what your attack would be called. Is this it? Is this silver? I'm not sure. Nope. This is your shadow. Moira. It's probably this one. Yeah, okay. So if you're wanting to attack Chris, you would do this. Without the period. And if you were wanting the martial check, you would do this. Nice. Alright. Wow, that was actually really good. Okay. The ones that do not have a dash beside them are separators for the abilities. You can identify one of them. And I would discuss with your allies which one you want to identify. So allies, if you would like to help your team member think of something that you should identify here. Did I cut out? Did my internet die?
No, you didn't. I don't know. Maybe ascending.
Yeah, I mean, the rest are more self-explanatory, but...
Well, it's up to Chris, whichever one she wants to identify.
Like, I would choose
It
between...
identified the Americans. There's no U. There's a U in color, people.
I kind of feel like... That's fun.
That is very funny.
I would like this. I would say like the two that I would see being like the most interesting would be He Knows You color and Ascending. Those would probably be the two that I would kind of want to know.
Okay, so which one are you choosing?
Place I vote with is pending, but it is up to Silver.
Okay. Ascending. I will update it now. Wow, I did spell that wrong. Alright, is there anything else, Silver? Would you like to fuck this man's up? Alright, now you just pick one of the 3 that you want to use, so... Okay, that'll work too. Unfortunately, that will miss. However, you do have inspiration. Would you like to re-roll? Hells yeah, go ahead. Attack him again. Do it again. Oh, nice hit. That would have been a crit if you would have gotten 1 higher. Damn. Good damage, my lord. Is there anything else, Silver? Do you have a bonus action? What class are you actually? Are you a fighter? Hold on, let me double check. I think you're a fighter, right? Yeah, you're a fighter. You could pop a... what is it called? Action Surge? But I wouldn't recommend it. I would save that. But you can do what you want. You could also, if you want to, you can use the staff that Flower got you as a bonus action and see what you can do with it. Hell yeah. Alright. As you whip the staff out like a cock. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will always make that joke. Anyway. As you whip the staff out and activate it with your bonus action, 3 symbols will appear. The first symbol being a leaf, the second symbol being a fox, and the last symbol being a strand. However, you must use an action to use one of them. Is there anything else? Oh, you're action surging? If you're popping action surge, then go ahead. You only get 1 use of it, though. I think. Right? Yeah, right now you only get 1 use. Let me double check. Yeah. So, what Action Surge does is it gives you back your action. So everything that you just did, you could do it again. Basically. Or you could just wait until the next turn. What would you like to do, Silver? Would you like to action surge, or are you passing your turn? Ow. Shit. Fuck. Okay. She disconnected. Hold on. I'll just pass turn or surge of action. Okay, you know what? We'll just have her pass her action. Anyway. Alright. Whose fucking turn is it now? It's Ruby's, right? Is it Ben? Is it Ben? Yeah. Okay. Ben will look at the other Starblades and he will say, "Here! I will give you the knowledge of this!" And he will activate the ability Learn. All the Starblades here will learn the ability Stars Align, and he will use his action to ready it. Scarlet Ruby will look at the enemy, this time angry. She sees that Silver is ready to battle, and she doesn't turn down a fight. Unfortunately, that will miss, but she has extra attack. That will also miss. And then she will... you know what? She will bonus action... fuck it. Does she... Wait, does work? Does she actually know any power words? That's a good question. She will activate her ability Crying Slash, which she will have to use next turn, giving her advantage on all of her next attacks, which she probably should have done in the first place, but she forgot about it. And then it is Quentin.
Alright.
Ben is readying the Stars Align. He wishes you to join in hand.
I will join, and do I choose how much power I exert into this?
No.
Okay,
The main
then I
caster
will
does.
join.
Alright. Is there anything else? You still have your free action, but that took your action.
Because it took my action, so I still got bonus action in that?
Yep. Bonus action and free action.
As a bonus action, I will use... because I can't change my Bardic Inspiration because I'm a College of Spirits. No, because it's the same Bardic Inspiration that I use. So I will Bardic Inspire... I'll Bardic Inspire Silver now for a bonus action.
Okay. Silver, your staff is imbued with the power of the blue.
And then as a free action, I will use martial checking to...
Don't forget that you have advantage, because this is...
Yeah, oh, that's right. I totally forgot last time, yeah. Yeah, I'll use Bardic Inspiration to... No, sorry, martial checking to see his HP.
You sure you don't want abilities?
We'll see if I pass.
If you get high enough, I might just give you the HP. We'll see what you get. Because you do have advantage on it. Okay, roll again. You have advantage. Damn, you only have +2 to whiz? The fuck are you doing, homie?
not very wismatic.
Yeah, no. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Alright.
I have a 30 in my con.
Finally, the creature will fire a blast at Quentin.
Half damage.
Oh my god, hold on.
Doesn't hit.
That is the wrong number, that's why. Does that
Doesn't hit.
Really? Meat does beat.
It's 22.
Wow. You know what? I'm spending an entropy on that. I have to spend
It's not
5
gonna hit.
now. Well, now
You're
now
gonna get
that
a 1.
what? No, the roll just increases to +5, so it should be 26.
I will Martian combat in it.
Leave us well enough alone.
Unfortunately,
Everything was going
your turn has passed.
came along. Fine.
Wait, can you actually clash this one?
Now.
Do you have any spells that are like beams?
I had that hand blast.
Okay,
We haven't defined it yet.
Yeah, that won't work. So you cannot actually martial clash this, unfortunately. Take this, heathen! $36 damage.
Cut in half. So it's 18.
The creature will then walk up to you, and he's going to slam and jam his goddamn motherfucking sword into your fucking skull.
I can combat in against this.
Would you like to?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. I rolled a nat 1. XD, doesn't matter. Oh!
Listen, bitch, you ain't fucking with me in my 20s here.
Hold on, I have to go fucking get a document. It should be right here. Ah, here it is. Alright. Choose an ability.
Any one of my abilities?
Any one of its abilities.
I will choose. I mean, ones that we already know or don't know, or is this just to figure
Don't
one
know,
out?
And I would talk to your allies for this while I go to.
You
the
guys
bathroom.
think we should do he knows you color? We'll do that one, because it seems the most ominous one there. Oh wait, I have to roll to hit him too, I think. For damage, I mean.
Sorry, I really had to go to the bathroom. I apologize. So specifically, which one are you choosing?
I know you color.
Okay. Alright, this has opened up something new. And this calls for a music change.
Oh, we sealed it.
Actually, I don't think I have any music for this. Anyway. As you seal away that specific ability, the black star on the creature's forehead will vanish. And it will look around bewildered. Perhaps you can talk to it now.
Talk to it?
It is no longer fighting you.
Oh, fuck, Ben. Immediately. So this is an Ascended Asani?
This is an ascended Asani that is controlled by fear, but somehow you've sealed that purpose.
I will put... As I, Marshall checked it and the seal broke, I will put my hand upon it and fill it with hope.
You must speak to it. You cannot fill it with hope yet.
Ah, okay.
Your party and yourself must speak to the creature.
So
It
we
is
notice
still
it's
your
not
turn.
hostile action, so...
It is no longer your turn, however. But talking is a free action, but since,
I'll wait.
Since it might still be in combat, depending on what you say, we will go to Shades. Is there anything that you wish to do, Shades?
What's going on?
The creature stopped attacking you.
Me or attacking Quinn?
The party.
Basically, we removed
It seems
the
that you
star
can talk
was
to
on
him
his head.
now. Perhaps you should say something to the creature. Perhaps he could be on your side.
What is Quinn doing right now? Because the
The-
last thing I saw was him going into a clash, and then
So,
a symbol on his forehead just disappeared.
Yeah, the symbol on his forehead disappeared, and he drops his weapon.
Okay. And what are you doing, Quinn?
Why,
Say
Paul?
that again?
We're doing it turn by turn, so we'll get to you
But
eventually.
I'm asking specifically because of Shades.
No, I know. I'm talking to White Paw, not you. What,
Okay.
Mom?
So you're asking me in character or something?
I'm asking you out of character, what are you doing?
Okay, so basically when he came and he made an attack on me, I basically clashed him and I stopped the attack and I got a nat 20 on it. So basically I banished the symbol upon his forehead that was connecting him to fear. And now basically he's just like the Ascended Asani that we have control over, but he doesn't have the white power that I bestowed upon the one that we have.
The creature looks confused, more or less.
Yeah. So at this point, I just did it. I just did that to him, and you just see the symbol disappear, and that's pretty much it. I haven't done anything yet.
Ah, well, since you haven't done anything and the last thing he saw was you attacking, sucks to suck, he's gonna keep attacking. Do I have anything? Nah, doesn't seem too much of a threat, so I won't do that. I'm just gonna ensure that he doesn't move anymore.
Would you like
We
to
all
instead grapple check him?
no.
Okay, that is a miss.
Well,
Okay,
and
124
stunning
damage.
strike.
Stunning strike, Constitution.
Yes.
It's a con save, right?
Um. Yes.
Okay, he has disadvantage because he is already technically stunned, and he will fail it.
All right.
Anything
He would
else?
look. He would look towards Quinton. He is immobile. What now?
Now that he is stunned, I will allow free speech to all players. The creature will look at White Paw as you ask what its name is, and it will say, I am Planai. Where am I?
Quentin will ask, "What do you last remember?"
I remember feasting among my brethren, gaining power, and then this person showed up, and I don't remember anything else after that.
It seems as though you possibly have been subjugated to him.
What are you talking about?
We were just in a fight right now, and yet you don't remember.
We were fighting? Why?
It seemed as though he sent you after us.
Who is he?
The figure that possibly was standing before you, and hence why you don't remember why you're here now.
He kind of wishes he could scratch his head, but he is stunned. He just kind of looks at you, and he will say, Then why did this one attack me?
At the moment, you were still considered foe. You just recently had dropped your weapon, and you seen it as an opportunity to stop you. But now we notice that you have regained your senses.
The creature just looks confused and confounded.
I have another Asanai just like you that I do not control, but he chooses to stay here and fight alongside us to stop the same creature that has taken control over you.
Are you suggesting that I should join you?
I'm suggesting you do as you please, but just know that that same creature's still out there, and you probably have more brethren than you realize that are under his control.
The creature will just blink at you, as if remembering something, and then it will say, I was under control, but I did not tell him that he could do it. I just wanted power. Is that what he did? Is this the power that he was talking about?
It seems the power in which you were given made you lose free will. The power in which I hold does not do that.
The creature looks at you, and for the first time, he smiles. I've killed so many. Would you truly accept someone that has killed one of his brothers? One of his family?
You should talk to the other Asanai that we have. For
Alright,
he's killed. Oh,
this creature is considered spared, as you have awakened it to potentially an unsettling fate. Therefore, I grant you all a level. And a new ally. Specifically, his name, I'll put it in D&D rolls, his name is Plani. Chris, you want me to level you up for you? Here, I'll do it for you. Got you, homie. Fighter's D10, right?
Fighter, I think it's a D10. Yeah.
Damn. 9 HP plus 3.
Here, Ben. Look at this.
Yeah, have fun with your fucking HP. Fuck you.
That goes up to a 5.
Plus your con mod. Oh shit! This is the ASI level for Abyss. Alright. Me and Chris will have to discuss the ASI separately, because we need to do that on our own time. Alright. And unfortunately, this is where I have to end session, because I do not actually have the Yggdrasil Islands prepared.
What level is the Abyss?